The very important question is Carnot cycle, efficiency of Carnot engine. This is a very important question for 8 marks. Carnot engine is very important question. The efficiency of it is 8 marks. Now listen this with concentrationally. Now first we want to discuss about Carnot cycle. A reversible Carnot engine operating between source at a temperature T1 Kelvin and sink at T2 Kelvin temperature through a cycle by means of 2 isothermal and 2 adiabatic process. Totally 4 processes. The ideal gas is as a working substance. Ideal gas is as a working substance. This is a Carnot cycle. Now it is like this. This is the cycle. Means we take the ideal gas as a working substance. Once again, Carnot engine is a reversible engine. The Carnot engine operating between source at a temperature T1 Kelvin and sink at T2 Kelvin temperature through a cycle by means of 2 isothermal and 2 adiabatic process, totally 4 process. Ideal gas is as a working substance. Is called the which one? Carnot cycle. But we can get that cycle by taking off PV graph. Okay? Means in Carnot cycle totally how many process we are used? 4 process. Means the Carnot engine operated under 4 processes. In that one 2 isothermal, 2 adiabatic process, but the temperature between source and sink. What are the source and what are the sink that we are studied in the previous class. Now first we want to take a working substance, means Carnot engine on the source. When it is taken on a source, its pressure is P1, volume is V1 and T1 temperature is T1 in the first step. The Carnot engine undergoes isothermal expansion by receiving heat energy Q1 from the source. It receives the heat energy Q1 from the source. Okay. Then it pressure becomes P2, volume becomes P2, but temperature becomes T1 only. Why? In isothermal process which is constant, temperature is constant. In isothermal process which is constant, temperature is constant. That's why the pressure becomes P2, volume becomes V2, but temperature is T1 from 1 to 2. From first stage to step 1 to 2. It undergoes isothermal expansion. That's why volume what happen? Increases. Expansion means volume increases. We know that one in isothermal process the change of pressure is less but change of volume is more. So it undergoes first isothermal expansion. In isothermal expansion the working substance is on the source. After that we remove the working substance, put on the insulating stand. First it is on working substance, then after put that on the insulating stand. When that are put on the insulating stand, it undergoes adiabatic expansion. In adiabatic expansion what happened? Pressure change, volume change, temperature also change. In adiabatic process pressure change, volume change, temperature is change, but here the system means working substance undergoes adiabatic expansion, and in adiabatic process we know that the change of pressure is more, the change of volume is less. Change of pressure is more, change of volume is less. See that one, the change in pressure is more but change in volume is less. Now the system on the insulating stand, its pressure P2 becomes P3, volume V2 becomes V3, temperature T1 becomes T2. Why? In adiabatic process, pressure, volume, temperature changes. First system means working substance undergoes isothermal expansion, then after adiabatic expansion. The isothermal expansion when the working substance is on the source. Working substance is on the source. Next one. The working substance from source to where we want to take source to the insulating stand. When the working substance is removed from source to the insulating stand, undergoes isothermal expansion. After that we want to take working substance, otherwise the system on the sink, is on the sink. When the system is taken on the sink, it undergoes which process? Again isothermal process, but here undergoes isothermal compression. Undergoes which process? Isothermal compression. In isothermal process, which are changes? Pressure change, volume change, but temperature is not change. Means the pressure change from P3 to P4, the volume changes from V3 to V4, the temperature is not changed. Here T2 and here is also T2, but from here to here the system, otherwise working substance, undergoes which process? Isothermal compression. So after that we want to take the working substance, otherwise system, again on the insulating stand. In the insulating stand, the system or working substance again undergoes adiabatic compression. In adiabatic process, what happen? Pressure change, volume change, temperature also change. That's why from 4 to 1, the pressure P4 becomes P1, volume V4 becomes V1, temperature T2 becomes T1. This is the Carnot cycle. Means again I want to explain this clearly by taking a diagram. Okay, are you recorded this one? Okay, now I remove this. Now how the steps 1 to 2, steps 2 to 3, the step 3 to 4, step 4 to 1. Now let us see. In the last class I am taken the diagram, again I am repeating that here. Now this is the source. This is the source. In the last class we are discussed about this. What is this one? Source is at T1 Kelvin, gives the heat energy Q1. This is the insulating stand. What is this one? Insulating stand. Now this is the working substance. What is this one? Working substance. This is the working substance. What we are taking here, it is ideal gas. And next of all we take the sink like this. This is the sink at what happened? T2 Kelvin receives the heat energy Q2. Now, this is the working substance. First, I want to kept these on the source. Which what I can taken on the source. When it is taken on the source, pressure is P1, volume is V1, temperature is T1. This working substance receives the heat energy Q1. So the pressure becomes P1, V1, T1 as P2, V2, T1. Why? Isothermal expansion. That's why we can get graph this. We can get this graph when the system is on the which one? Source. After that, remove this system, put on the insulating stand. First you take here. Then after take this one insulating stand. When it's taken on the insulating stand, the pressure P2, V2, T1 becomes P3, V3, T2. Why? Insulating stand, it undergoes which process? It undergoes adiabatic expansion. So pressure is changes, volume is changes, temperature also changes when it is on the insulating stand. After that, you take this working substance on the sink. Here already some heat energy is there, that is given to the sink. Sink is at where? T2. When this working substance is here, it undergoes isothermal compression, means it moves compression. But when it is here, what happen? Expansion. Second step here, also expansion. The third step here, what happen? Compression. Which compression? Isothermal compression. So the pressure P3, V3 becomes as P4, V4, but isothermal process, temperature is not changed. That's why T2 is T2 only. After that, you take this insulating stand, this working substance on again insulating stand. In this case, it undergoes adiabatic compression. So the pressure P4, V4 becomes P1, V1, and temperature T2 becomes T1, means it gets initial stage. Means first in Carnot cycle, this is the working substance. First we want to take on the source. First here, second here, third here, fourth here. Again first, second, third, fourth. Means first, second, third, fourth. Means this working substance first is taken here, we get this graph. Then after this working substance taken here, we get this diagram. Next, this working substance is here, we get this graph. This working substance is again here. First here, this graph. Second here, this graph. Third here, this graph. Fourth here, this graph. Again here, this graph. Means this is repeated. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. But 1 isothermal expansion, 2 adiabatic expansion, 3 isothermal compression, 4 adiabatic compression, again isothermal expansion, again adiabatic expansion, again isothermal compression, again adiabatic compression. In this way, this is works. But we know the equations. Work done by the system to absorb heat energy Q1 from the source is at temperature T1 under isothermal expansion. Equation is how much? W work 1 to 2 or T1 log in the base of E V2 by V1. Means when the working substance is here, that is the equation 1 to 2, 1 to 2. Then after working substance in taken here, here what happened? Undergoes adiabatic expansion. So what is the equation? From 2 to 3. Or T1 minus T2 by gamma minus 1, that is equation 2. Next, this is taken on the where? Sink. In the third step, work done by the system to eject heat energy Q2 towards the sink is at a temperature T2 under isothermal compression is, this is the equation. Or T2 log in the base of E V4 by V3, equation 3. And last one, fourth step, this working substance from sink to insulating stand again undergoes adiabatic compression. These are the equation. Okay, means totally how many processes? 4. Isothermal expansion, isothermal compression means 2 isothermal, adiabatic expansion, adiabatic compression, 2 adiabatic. Totally 4 processes undergoes Carnot cycle or Carnot engine. Now we want to derive work done by the Carnot engine, then after efficiency. Now let us see how we can derive the equation. It is a lengthy problem, so all of you take this with step by step. Okay. Now here W is equal to 1 to 2 or T1 log in the base of E V2 by V1 plus what is 2 to 3 or T1 minus T2 by gamma minus 1 plus or T2 log in the base of E, what is there, V4 by V3 and plus last one or T2 minus T1 by gamma minus 1. Now W is equal to or T1 log in the base of E V2 by V1 plus or T1 minus T2 by gamma minus 1. I am taken negative or T2 log in the base of E. If you take a negative sign, it becomes V3 by V4. Again here negative or T1 minus T2 by gamma minus 1. This cancel. So what happened? W is equal to or T1 log in the base of E V2 by V1 minus or T2 log in the base of E V3 by V4. But here isothermal expansion, this is isothermal compression. That's why we can take W is equal Q1 minus Q2. Let us take this as equation as 5. We know that efficiency with efficiency of engine, how we can write? We can write by work done by the engine by heat received by the engine. So the symbol for the efficiency is this is called neta, W by Q1. Otherwise neta is equal to W means Q1 minus Q2 by Q1 or neta is equal to 1 minus Q2 by Q1. Okay, these are the equations for the efficiency of the Carnot engine. This is in terms of Q1 and Q2. Now we want to derive the efficiency in terms of T1 and T2. Now in adiabatic process from 2 to 3 and 4 to 1, from adiabatic process, what is that one here? It is V2 T2 gamma minus 1 is equal to V3 T2 gamma minus 1 and from this V3 by V2 or V2 by V3, how we can write T2 by T1 gamma minus 1. And next one 4 to 1, what is a 4? V4 T2 gamma minus 1 is equal to V1 T1 gamma minus 1. So T2 by T1 gamma minus 1 is equal to V1 by V4. Let us take this as equation 6. This is equation 7. From 6 comma 7, what we can get means V1 by V4 is equal to V2 by V3. So V3 by V4 is equal to V2 by V1. Substitute it in equation 5. So what we can get means W is equal to R T1 log in the base of E V2 by V1 minus R T2 log in the base of E V2 by V1. Log in the base of E V2 by V1. Why here V3 by V4? V3 by V4 taken as V2 by V1. So which is common? R log in the base of E V2 by V1 is common into T1 minus T2. Now efficiency W by Q1 neta is equal to W or log in the base of E V2 by V1 into T1 minus T2 by R T1 log in the base of E V2 by V1. Log in the base of E, log in the base R cancel. Neta is equal to T1 minus T2 by T1. Neta is equal to 1 minus T2 by T1. This is the equation for efficiency of the heat engine. Means the heat engine efficiency is expressed in terms of heat energies, in terms of temperatures. Okay, see the mechanism and practice. This is a very, very important question and a lengthy topic. Okay, this is the efficiency of the heat engine. One in terms of heat energies, one in terms of temperatures. Okay, this is very, very important in this chapter for 8 marks question. Okay, this is the very, very, very important. Okay, you must be practice rigorously, then only you can remember other